I would like to share an idea with you. Now, to start this idea, I first need to show you a mathematical equation on how relationships work. So, first of all, see it as the more time that passes, the more intense a relationship becomes. So, see it like this. This is a normal growth of any relationship. Now, we're going to get back to this in a moment. Then, in some languages, there's more than one word for love. So, usually the type of loves that we get is we have a friendship type of love, or in some languages, it's called the filio type of love. And then we have the eros one, which is the sexual one, the erotical one. And then we have an agape one. The agape is an unconditional type of love. I struggle to understand what an unconditional love is. So I changed the agape love to a for, meaning I'm on your side. I'm for you. Even if you mess up, I don't agree with you, but I'm still on your side. So we have these three types of love. So if we look at this diagram, we need to talk about when should which love be incorporated. Now, I'm going to give you my personal opinion and then explain why I think so. So the first love that I think should happen is the friendship type of love. Now you're saying, but do we get along? And then the second type of love that should be in this relationship is the agape love, seeing if we can be for each other, on each other's side. If I can, if I'm willing to, if you make a mistake, to suffer with you. Okay. This is usually where we add marriage into the picture. And then lastly, I think we need to add the sexual one. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying it in this way is that a lot of people, especially some teenagers, they have sex very soon in a relationship, which causes a picture of something going like this. But now, if you were to break up with someone over here, and you would fall to the ground, and it will hurt, but not that much. If you have a friend that disappointed you, it's hurtful, but it's not that bad. But if you had a close friend and they left you, you fell all this way, that's painful. But if you went all the way over here and the relationship didn't work out, and you're falling all this way, that's very, very painful. It's difficult to recover from that. But now with teenagers, when they have a relationship like this and it ends, they fall all this way. And it's painful. And usually the solution is they do it again. And it happens again. And then again. And then again. It continues. We are sitting with a lot of people that are in hurt. Now, something else I would like to share is that when we look at this diagram, I would like to give an explanation of what the word holy means. Okay, so the word holy, in a practical way for me to understand, means two things. First of all, it has to be something that's different. So let's say I have a pen and the rest of the world doesn't have pens, they only have pencils. This pen is halfway to holy. Okay. But if this pen goes missing, second part of the holy is, does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. If I lose this pen, so what? We still have a lot of pencils to write with. It doesn't really matter. So yes, it's half holy, but it ends there. So holiness doesn't matter really. And is it different? Okay. So if we ask the question, why is sex such an important part for us? And I think it's maybe because of where it's placed on this relationship diagram. Because you don't have sex with just everyone. It matters and it's different. Right? So having sex here actually shows you that you have uncovered something holy. But if you have sex every night with someone else, you start realizing, but it's not so holy, and your picture of sex actually gets hurt. But the thing is, if you have sex over here, it satisfies you in the sense of you realize, but you have found something special. And I think that's actually why a lot of people is chasing sex and one night stands and so, because they want this something special, something that matters. Because in our day and age, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't matter. I hope this makes sense to you, and I would like to hear your feedback. Have a lovely day.